For 5 years, buying smart glasses from Meta meant paying for a name that wasn't even Meta's. Ray-Bans. That just ended. Meta finally took its own name off the bench and put it on the box. 2 brand new pairs, the Adventurer and the Fury, starting at just $299. That's $80 cheaper than the Ray-Ban Meta glasses they replace. But here's the twist, and it's the whole reason for this video. They're not just cheaper. On the spec sheet and on your face, they're actually better. By the end, you'll know exactly how they beat the Ray-Bans. And the one catch Meta is quietly hoping you won't think too hard about. The name is the real story. Start with the name because that's where this whole thing turns. For 5 years, Ray-Ban carried the weight. The technology lived inside the glasses, but the brand on the temple is what made people comfortable putting a Facebook computer on their face. Now Meta doesn't need the loaner anymore. Meta's CTO framed the move as being about lowering prices and giving people more options. And both of those are true, but read between the lines and it says something bigger. Meta thinks it is the brand now. The math backs the swagger. Meta and its manufacturing partner EssilorLuxottica already control north of 80% of the AI smart glasses market, according to Counterpoint Research. Displayless glasses like these, the kind without a screen in the lens, jumped 167% in units year over year in the first quarter of 2026 alone. When you own the category, you stop renting someone else's logo. And here's the part that matters for your wallet. The glasses are still built by EssilorLuxottica, the exact same company that makes Ray-Ban. Same factory, same lens expertise, same build quality. What you stop paying for is the Ray-Ban branding premium. $80 of it. That's $299 versus $379. In the UK, the gap is even sharper. £269 versus $379. Same hardware maker, $80 off, and Meta's own name on the frame. But a lower price only means something if the glasses are actually good. So let's put them on. 2 faces, 2 frames. There are 2 frames in the core lineup, and they're aimed at 2 very different people. The Adventurer is the safe pick, a clean rectangular frame, the closest thing here to a classic Wayfarer, and the one that doesn't announce to a room that you're wearing a camera. It comes in standard and large sizes, so it actually fits a bigger head instead of perching on it. The Fury is the loud one. Thicker, boxier, more statement. Bold streetwear energy instead of boardroom neutral. The pair reviewers got their hands on came in a semi-transparent racing green that looks nothing like anything Ray-Ban would sign off on. Between just those 2 frames, Meta is offering 26 color and lens combinations. Everything from racing green to Merlot, in sun, clear, polarized, and transitions. There's a third pair too if you want it, the Starfire. A slim oval frame designed with Kylie Jenner for $399, and yes, you can set it to answer you in an AI-generated version of her voice. That's the pure fashion play, and we'll leave it there. But the upgrade you'll feel every single day isn't the color, it's the fit. These are the first Meta glasses with adjustable nose pads. 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. Plus bendable temple tips and overextension hinges that let the arms flex outward for a wider face. That sounds minor until you remember the truth about wearables. Comfort is the entire ball game. A pair that pinches your nose gets left in a drawer, no matter how smart it is. Meta finally engineered for the face, not just the camera. Comfort is nice, but the changes you'll actually reach for are elsewhere. What's new in your hands? The headline hardware ad is a brand new action button sitting just ahead of the capture button on the right arm. Out of the box, it fires up Meta AI, but you can reprogram it to do almost anything. Launch a hyperlapse or slow motion capture, trigger auto capture that pairs with a Garmin watch to automatically record the good parts of a run or a hike, jump straight into your music app, or open Be My Eyes, an accessibility feature that connects a blind or low vision wearer to a sighted volunteer who can see through the camera and describe what's in front of them. One physical button, and the glasses stop making you talk out loud for everything. The charging case got redesigned too. It now flattens out, so it actually slides into a pocket instead of bulging out of it, and there's an optional powered charging stand if you'd rather dock them on a nightstand. Now here's the reassuring part. Everything that made the Ray-Bans good is still here, untouched. Same 12 megapixel camera shooting up to 3K video, same open-ear speakers, same 8-hour battery with roughly 40 more hours living in the case. You lose nothing by going cheaper. And then there's the upgrade you can't see, the chip. These $299 glasses run the same processor as Meta's far pricier display glasses, not the previous generation silicon. You're paying less and getting the newer brain. One last practical win, a new RX lens swap program lets you add your own prescription anywhere from -12 to +2.25 through your own optician after you buy without voiding the warranty. No more being locked into Meta's lens desk on day one. I'll flag one change that cuts both ways. The camera cutouts on the Fury are smaller and genuinely harder to spot than on the Ray-Bans. Cleaner looking? Sure. We'll come back to why that's not entirely a good thing. That's the body, here's the brain, and this is where the gap over the Ray-Bans gets real. Meta finally built its own brain. The single biggest upgrade over the Ray-Ban Meta glasses isn't something you hold, it's the AI, and it's called Muse Spark. This is Meta's first proprietary closed-weight model out of its new superintelligence labs, a hard break from the open-source Llama models Meta built its name on, and it replaces Llama 4, which even Meta's fans politely called mediocre. Muse Spark was built specifically for wearables, fast, efficient, designed to answer without draining your battery. It runs in 3 modes, instant for a quick reply, thinking for something deeper, and contemplating, which spins up multiple reasoning agents in parallel for the hard questions. Here's what that actually feels like on your face. Computer vision, the thing everyone complained was useless on the old glasses, is suddenly worth using. Reviewers pointed the Fury at a phone number on a sign and told it to call. Hands-free, and it worked. Looked at a restaurant and asked what the reviews were like. Done. Aimed it at a plant and got back banana pepper. Correctly. It went from a party trick to something you genuinely lean on. And it stacks up wins the Ray-Ban Gen 2 simply doesn't have. There's a new dynamic photo mode that fires off several frames and automatically keeps the best one. The Gen 2 can't do that. Live translation jumps from 6 languages to 20, with 14 newly added, including Japanese, Mandarin, Hindi, and Korean. And true pedestrian, turn-by-turn walking navigation is on the way, a feature that used to be locked to Meta's expensive display glasses. Now, in fairness, and because this is a no hype, just the facts channel, Muse Spark isn't exclusive to the new pairs. Meta is pushing it out to existing Ray-Ban Meta and Oakley Meta glasses by firmware in the US and Canada. So the smartest thing about these glasses is a win you can partly get on the old ones too. The difference is you're getting it, plus the new hardware, plus the lower price. Which brings us to the part every one of these videos has to include, because being honest means telling you what's wrong too. The catch, 3 of them actually. First, privacy, and it's Meta, so this is a real conversation. The company has a rough track record here, and earlier this year, researchers found dormant facial recognition code sitting inside the Meta AI app, the same app you're required to use to run these glasses. Meta stripped it out after backlash from dozens of civil rights groups, but the capability existed, and the company hasn't slammed the door on it. Now circle back to those smaller, harder to spot cameras on the Fury. Better looking for you, a little ickier for everyone standing in front of you who can't tell they're on camera. Second, and this one is brand new. Just days ago, Meta quietly put a rate limit on one of its glasses features, Conversation Focus, the tool that isolates and amplifies the voice of whoever you're talking to. You now get 3 hours a month free. Want more? That's a $20 a month Meta One premium subscription, and even paying only gets you 15 hours with no rollover. To be fair, the core AI is still free, and Meta says most people won't hit the cap, but it's a feature that runs entirely on the device, and it's suddenly metered. When a company starts putting a meter on hardware you already bought, that's a direction worth watching. Third, these are still displayless. There's no screen in the lens. That navigation still leans on your phone, and the friction between the glasses and the phone hasn't fully gone away. The clean fix, glasses that work seamlessly with your phone as one system, probably waits for a company that controls the whole stack. And yes, that most likely means Apple, whenever it shows up in 2027. So what does this actually mean? Step back and the strategy is obvious. Meta's Reality Labs division burned through $4 billion in the first quarter of 2026 alone. and the glasses are one of the only products in that entire division with real consumer pull. So Meta is planting its flag now before Google and Samsung launch their Gemini-powered Android XR glasses this fall, and well before Apple arrives in 2027. Dropping the Ray-Ban name, cutting the price to $299, and stamping its own logo on the frame is Meta saying out loud that the AI glasses era is done being an experiment. It's betting these belong on normal faces at a normal price right now. So here's where we land. The Adventurer and the Fury are the best glasses Meta has ever made, and the cheapest. The hardware got better, the AI got genuinely smarter, and you're paying $80 less than for the pair they replace. On paper, that's not a close call. The only thing left is the question Meta is hoping you won't sit with for too long. What is your privacy actually worth to you? Tell me in the comments. $299, better hardware, a smarter AI, and Meta's name on your face. Would you actually wear these every day, or are you holding out for whatever Apple does in 2027? I read every one. If this broke it down for you, subscribe, because Google and Samsung drop their glasses this fall, and that is when this race really gets serious. I'll see you in the next one.